Okay guys, finally, I've got enough information to make another video about the upcoming Roblox Halloween event. Of course, we already know it's going to be called the Halloween Spotlight. Roblox has now confirmed it, so it is literally just a Halloween version of the Winter Spotlight, as I was saying in my other video. But yeah, we do have a bit more information for today. We've got a release date, which is pretty cool. We've got a pretty much confirmed game list, which again, kind of awesome. So yeah, let's just get into all the news, because it's been a while since my last video. Roblox has been like very slow at promoting this event. They haven't really said a lot. So to start things off, they sent Waffle Trades a spooky package. Now the thing is, when people saw this, they thought it was for the upcoming Roblox Halloween event, but what it actually was a Roblox 200 Robux gift card pack. Roblox did release this with Halloween in mind, so if you're feeling generous and you're bloody rich, you can give out 200 Robux gift cards on Halloween, which is a really nice idea. I'm pretty sure this is locked to America though, so if you're in Europe or other parts of the world, then yeah, you can't exactly buy these yet. It's a nice idea, right? But I'm not gonna lie, they made it look so cool. Like when Waffle Trades was unboxing this thing on his stream, the box looked so sick. So when I saw it was like this little Robux thing, I was like, come on Roblox, what the heck was that? You got us all excited for pretty much nothing. They were posting these like sort of riddle things the other day, around the 8th of October. It's quite a nice poem actually. I'll read it to you guys. I've put them in order. Cloaked in darkness, the forest sleeps. It calls the lost, and what it calls it keeps. The curse teaches the darkness to see. It may seem quiet, but quiet deceives. So there you go. Quite a nice poem, but it pretty much just means nothing, right? It's just some like funny post for their upcoming Roblox Halloween event just to hype it up a little bit. There's no like clues or anything we can get from this. A few people are trying to like decipher it and stuff. To be fair, I guess you can sort of take away the event maybe forest themed and maybe also headless horseman themed a little bit, but nothing too exciting if I'm being honest. Anyway, today they did release a trailer, so they carried on with their whole forest thing. The forest deceives, the darkness misleads. So I guess we're gonna watch this and we're gonna see what it's about. Let me turn up my volume. So there we are, spooky. Obviously it starts on the 23rd of October, which is a Thursday. So maybe not the best time to release a Roblox event. Maybe a Friday or a Saturday would have been better, but you know, it is what it is, whatever. I'm still gonna check it out, right? Even though it is just a spotlight event. So let's see. So we've got a forest floor. We've got a compass with several symbols on. I did see in the comments of this post a few people trying to like decipher them and figure out what they mean. To be honest, I don't really think it means anything. At first, I thought it was like the symbols from the wizard's robes, kind of related to the Riddling skull. But again, at a closer inspection, I think it's just some random thing. Like, what even is that? I don't even know what that means. And we've also got a logo, so the Halloween Spotlight logo, which is kind of nice, I guess. Got a slightly spooky Halloween font on there. And that's pretty much it, guys. So the hub for this event is going to be a spooky forest theme, which I quite like, not gonna lie. OTTD said, just decoded this tweet. We are getting the Wanwood Clockwork headphones. I mean, that would be cool, but then again, I wouldn't really class Wanwood as like a Halloween theme. Obviously, he's just joking though. It would be cool if they would give out some like classic-ish Halloween themed prizes, but as we saw last year with the Haunt, a lot of this stuff was just like, you know, modern, regular accessories, which wasn't too great. A few of them were quite nice though, especially the limiteds, apart from the dynamic head eye thing, because that thing was just trash. If you guys were curious about the games list, shout out to Leaks Events, who said, here's the list of all the possible games here. I'm pretty sure it's kind of confirmed at this point. Maybe a few of these games will change. Some of the developers will probably drop out and give up, because I know they were like very pressured for time, but not too bad. There's a few games I really like on here. Guts and Black Powder, Michael Zombies, Weird Gun Game, that's a good one. The Mimic, Untitled Tag Game. I have noticed a few of these games are very random, like Restaurant Tycoon 3 and Cut the Trees. I don't quite know how they're going to make a Halloween event inside of games like that, but yeah, we'll have to see. And also Build a Zoo. Is there going to be like zombie capybaras or something? A Reason to Die, that's another good one. And there's also a game called Happy, apparently. I was gonna laugh, but that does actually look quite sinister. Some fairly disappointing news though. Apparently Pressure dropped out, so that's a shame. They said, we were originally going to be a part of this, but we're too burnt out from heartburn to participate. Now when I first read this, I was like, heartburn? What, like the medical condition? The thing you need to take medicine and tablets for? I was like, are the developers behind this event okay? But it turns out Operation Heartburn was the name of their event during the takeover. So yeah, I got a little bit confused there. So for you guys reading the tweet, which are thinking the same thing as me, not the medical condition, their mini game event, which was part of the takeover event. So I already explained this in a previous video. These guys felt really burnt out and let down because all of their work during the takeover event didn't really pay off for them. I know it's kind of sad, but yeah, they didn't really make a lot of Robux during it and they were a bit disappointed about that. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of the same for me. My videos on the takeover event flopped so hard. It would have been better off for me if I just uploaded regular news videos, which is kind of crazy. I know some people are probably gonna say it's a good thing that Pressure quit because their game during the Hunt Mega Edition was so difficult, but it is only a Halloween Spotlight event. I have a feeling these guys would have made something really cool. I mean, their event during the takeover, it was like a zombie plant virus infection thing. It was like Doom. It was so sick. If you guys played it, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, to finish off the video, I could be wrong, but I think this is the last event that Twin Atlas is pretty much like creating the hub for. Roblox Events League said Twin Atlas will no longer be the creative direction studio for Roblox events, the ones who created the hub and items for the most current events. So these guys used to make everything, but they said, however, not all is lost because pretty much it's being taken over by the gang. Now I do know the gang, these are the guys behind, was it that Shrek Swamp Tycoon? I think they have said, yeah, there you go. So Van's World, okay, Van's World's good. Strongman Simulator, Shrek Swamp Tycoon, that was kind of mid, and others. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I know these guys are good at building maps, but the issue with the gang is they like heavily push sponsored content, so it wouldn't be cool if when these guys took over, they just filled up like the new events with ads and things. Like that would kind of suck. Yeah, Lucas was saying the same thing as me. Oh god, they've made so much sponsored content. Spotify Island, Pack Sun Tycoon, all of these things, which I have done videos on before, but yeah, they weren't too great without trying to be too rude. One thing I will say about the gang though, they are very good at making UGC items, so maybe that means their event items are going to be pretty good as well. So there we have it. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you guys. We pretty much know what the entire event is about now. The only thing we've got left to see is of course the map and the prizes themselves, and of course the elite prize, because you've got to remember it's a spotlight event, so there's going to be normal prizes and one big elite prize, which I'm hoping is something awesome.